beneficial to me. That's
Okay.
why I opt for, because as my son is on pre-teenage, so I
Hmm.
need to know what are the things I need to observe and be already make myself ready for future, so that I can support him in better way, both in hygiene wise or psychological wise, because sometimes I feel that some uh, specifically the psychological wise, I
Hmm.
feel that he is changing.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I I'm noticing that sometimes he is a sudden meltdown, or sometimes sudden irritability is coming in him, and he is
Okay.
not able to express why this is happening.
Okay. Thank you, Nanda, for sharing that. Just want to know, is your child verbal or non-verbal?
He is verbal, but with limited language,
Okay.
limited expressive language. Receptive wise, he is good, but with limited expressive language.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing, Nanda.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Monica.
My name is Monica, and my son is Sarvadnya. He is 12 years old, and he is in sixth standard. Um, he is diagnosed with ASD, verbal but limited communication, restricted, I would say. And now, as he's 12 years old, I can see some changes, like not the drastic ones, but as the puberty is approaching, I can see like he feels more shy in front of girls,
Hmm.
and by himself he's reading books, like from the Kindle he reads books like Good Touch, Bad Touch. So
Hmm.
I can see some changes in him. So I want to be more equipped with how to deal with the coming days, like what he will face and what he will expect from us. So as
Yes.
a family, we will be prepared.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Monica.
Thank you.
Yes, Mangala.
So I'm Mangala. I live in Bangalore. My daughter is 11 years old and she has been diagnosed with ASD.
Hmm.
So as she's hitting puberty, I wanted to be empowered with more knowledge attending this ASME session.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
this is the fifth session for me.
Hmm.
I'm empowered more with all other ASME programs and expecting, as usual, more interactive session it would be, and learning more things to deal with my daughter problem. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
Mangala. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yes.
Um,
Yes, Prasanna.
Hi, ma'am. Hello, everyone. I'm Prasanna. My daughter is Arya. She's 8 now. So I just want to learn. So in 2 years, I think I also need this information, right? So, and I also started teaching her good touch, bad touch, private, public places, and all. So I thought I can start early so that I need not to put so much pressure on her, right? So in
Hmm.
that way, she's semi-verbal. She's receptive is good,
Hmm.
but expression-wise, it is bit difficult for her.
Hmm.
So I think um, I'm looking forward for those expressive language where we can work on
Hmm.
for puberty related matters and all, so that I can start working, because already expressive language is delayed, right? So we can put more efforts towards it. That's
Hmm.
it, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Prasanna. Okay. Who else is left? Sayantani is there.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Ruth is there. Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Namita here.
Yes, Namita.
Ma'am, my daughter is now 11 years old.
Okay.
She was diagnosed with ASD when she was 2 years old when we were in Bangalore. So
Hmm.
therapy and all started there only.
Hmm.
Now I'm in Bhubaneswar. So we have
Okay.
shifted to Bhubaneswar as we are from Odisha only.
Hmm.
So she's now 11 years old. Means many therapies were now also going on. but still we don't have much more idea regarding this puberty and all.
Hmm.
We also need to train how to deal with all such problems.
Hmm.
So I register here after checking that groups only.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Thanks, Namita. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks.
Namita,
Mm.
should I call you by your name or should I say doctor? Because you have a
It's
doctor
okay,
name.
ma'am. Namita is okay.
Okay. Sure.
No.
May I know, like, in which, what specialization have you done in terms
Ma'am,
of doc?
actually, I'm working in cardiology ICU, resident doctor.
Oh, I see. That's
Uh,
lovely.
yeah.
Your specialization is amazing.
Yeah. But ma'am, still we don't have much more idea regarding this because
I
we are
know.
also
Yes.
new to this. All my daughter is 11 years now. She is close to puberty, and
Hmm.
many behavior problems are now I'm noticing.
Hmm.
But still, it's very difficult to handle in this phase.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Namita.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead, Sayanti.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm Saintani. My son's name is Ayushman. He's 11 years old, 11 and a half, approaching 12 actually.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously he's already showing lots of signs of puberty.
Hmm.
His voice has already thickened, and
Hmm.
you know, he is trying to stimulate also himself at times.
Hmm.
So going forward, also, tries to get close to me at times. He's getting more curious about the body and the changes and everything. So I
Hmm.
need to understand how to, deal with these changes, the behavioral changes,
Hmm.
and the mood swings and everything in this journey. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Sayanthani.
Yeah,
I think that your name is going to be a tricky for me because the way I'm pronouncing, I really hope I don't, make you feel bad.
it's okay.
But
You're doing fine. That's
got
fine.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
Uh, Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Lavanya, could you
Yeah.
come on camera, please?
So I haven't switched on because I'm outside driving actually.
Okay.
So that's why I haven't put on my video.
Okay.
But yeah, got the headphones.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
I hope you reach home early so that
yeah,
I can see you through
yeah,
camera.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So yeah, my daughter is 6 years old,
Okay.
and so she's been diagnosed with a mild intellectual disability
Okay.
and ADHD.
Hmm.
So yeah, and she's been going for therapy. We've been taking her since she was 2.5,
Okay.
and so I know still long way to go for her, but
Hmm.
still I was interested in the session and just wanted to get information about how it will be in the future. So
Right.
that's why I was keen on the session actually.
Okay.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lavanya.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Who else?
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes. Who is
Yes,
this?
ma'am. This is also Lavanya.
Yeah, we have two Lavanyas this time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, should I say Lavanya 1, 2, or A and B?
Okay, mine is Lavanya GS. My initials are GS.
Okay. So, could
Yeah,
you please put GS so that I will be able to understand?
sure. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Lavanya, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I think we already attended so many ASME sessions,
Yes.
and so many parents also. I have already know them
Oh,
in the
wow, that's
previous sessions.
amazing.
Yes, ma'am. Now Rudvin is 7.5 years old,
Hmm.
and I have another kid. No, she's
Hmm.
Rudvin's sister.
Hmm.
So I want to teach at this age only, Rutvin, what are the steps to be taken, how to prepare him
Hmm.
in the upcoming period.
Hmm.
And I think gender awareness also, you are teaching him now.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And
All
about
right.
this good touch, bad touch. And he has minimal words, so only need-based communication is there.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Lavanya, for sharing.
Yeah, ma'am.
Anybody else? Ruth is there.
Hi, my name is Ruth, and my brother is 15 years old, and he was diagnosed with ASD at the age of 3.
Okay.
2 years back, when we went to the clinical psychologist again, he was diagnosed with mild ID, intellectual disability. And my hope from this session is of 2 points. One is he's facing a bit of challenges at school. One,
Okay.
the school environment is not supportive. They want to remove him from school. He's in 9th standard right now.
Hmm.
Considering 10th standard and all, the principal wants him to be removed, and we don't exactly know how to help him after that, because we have taken him also to special schools, and the problem we're facing is the people over there say he does not need to be put there,
Okay.
and in the special school. And when we come to the normal school, which I also studied in the same school, they say that they cannot keep him here or support him here. We're facing that issue, and recently I've noticed also, like, uh, he has started to understand relationships, and after you reach puberty and all.
Hmm.
While he has been really good, like we tell him not to do something, or he understands the concept of shame and boundaries and consent and all.
Okay.
It's much more complicated than that, right? And I want him to have a
Hmm.
healthy understanding of those relationships as much as he can.
Okay. All right. So Ruth, are you a sibling? So,
Yeah, he's my younger brother.
oh, that's nice. So we have a sister on board here. Oh, that's amazing. So you've been the caregiver for him?
Yes, my mom was actually supposed to join us today, but she has some engagements that she could not miss. Otherwise, she would have been here also today.
Okay, great. Lovely. I would love to have your mom also on board along with you whenever you can. And whatever you have shared, I would love you to connect with me personally as well, and we can search, or I would say we can come up with solutions on what questions you have in your mind. Because again, the group session addresses a lot. See, it's like a lot of parents, right? And I might miss to give that one-on-one connection to each one of you. So connect with me personally, and any specific doubts, any specific questions, feel free to even call me over WhatsApp. I'm fine with that.
All right,
Okay?
that would
Yeah,
be great. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Okay, we have last person to share, and she has just joined in. Um, Hi Shilpi, good evening.
Hi, I'm so sorry for joining so late.
That's okay, but I hope you join in early on the other sessions.
Surely, surely.
Yeah, so Shilpi, I just want to know your child's name and a little bit about yourself and your child.
Sure. My name is Shilpi Roy Chaudhary.
Mm,
I have a son who is 13 years, who's going to be 13 in the next month, in the next coming year,
mm,
and he's on the spectrum.
mm,
He is in seventh grade as of
mm.
now. He's going to a mainstream school, and I am a special educator. I
Okay.
am, yeah, I'm a special educator, and I take online classes for other kids, as well as I do parents empowerment as well for the parents who are newly diagnosed who need some help.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's it. That's about me and my
All
child.
right. All right. Thank you so much, Shilpi.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I can see that all of you have different kinds of needs. Okay, and I hope that I'm able to cater to at least few of the needs. Okay. And if I miss out on anybody's needs, okay, and anything more that you are wanting to know or understand a little bit more in terms of therapy and strategies and techniques, again, once again, please connect to me personally over WhatsApp, okay? Because this is the first session, I might find it a little difficult to navigate each one of you because we have a lot of number in this group. And I'm very glad that there are so many of you all. Okay, so if I miss out, please raise your hand if there's something that you don't understand or you want to talk. Okay, so we'll get started. Um, so today's topic is mainly going to be an overview, okay, or I would say just an introduction on understanding body awareness in neurodivergent development. Okay, so that's the topic that I had shared with all of you all in the group. We will have like 5 session objectives that I will discuss with you all. But before that, once again, I would want each one of you to keep your cameras on. It's okay if you're doing any side work or you're moving around with your child, it's totally fine. But please keep your cameras on because we do take attendance. So while we're taking attendance, we also need to know your participation is here with us. Okay, so in between, if you want to switch it off, I'm totally fine. But please keep coming on. Okay, so whenever you're free, keep yourself on. Yeah. Okay, so let me just share my presentation. 1 second. So this is the topic, okay, for today. And it will be little light. I hope that it's not an overloading of a lot of information. So let's see what we have further for all of us. So what is the session objective? First one, we have to understand what body awareness means in neurodivergent development. Okay, so let me just give a brief information on what does it actually mean. So body awareness is a sense of knowing where our body is in space and how it feels from the inside. So for our neurodivergent children, this sense may develop differently. For instance, they might bump into things or move too close to others or find it hard to notice when they are tired or tensed. Okay, so understanding this helps caregivers to see these behaviors not as difficult or clumsiness, but as signals from the body that need support and understanding. Okay, second session objective is recognizing how sensory processing, communication styles, and emotional regulation affect body awareness. Every child's brain processes sounds, sights, textures, smell, and movement in unique ways, right? So when the sensory system is overloaded or understimulated, it affects how the child feels and behaves. So, for example, let's say covering ears, okay, or avoiding touch or moving constantly. So if your children are doing this, it might be a sign of sensory overload or they might be understimulated. Communication style also plays a very important role in every caregiving, whatever the kind of language that you use at home. Okay, some children, they express body discomfort non-verbally through actions or sounds. So by recognizing these patterns, caregivers can better connect, into sensations, emotions, and behaviors instead of correcting the outward expression alone. Okay, so you have to understand that whenever your child is, showing signs of emotions, and if your child is again non-verbal or with limited speech, okay, you have to understand that there are other areas also that is affecting the child. It could be sensory, it could be communication style, or it could be the self-regulation or the co-regulation that happens with the parent. ठीक है? The third session objective that we are going to explore will be we are going to have more learning creative, practical strategies to teach body boundaries and self-regulation at home. So, body boundaries and self-regulations are learned through experiences and not just words. So, when I mean experiences, they learn through playful routines, sensory breaks, okay, and visual tools like personal space bubbles or body maps. Okay, these terms might be new for y'all. Don't worry, we will explore in the further sessions that we'll be having. Okay, so here caregivers can help children to understand where their body ends and another person's begins. Okay, so they also learn calming tools here like deep pressure hugs or breathing games or movement-based resets that build independence and safety awareness in them. Okay, the fourth session objective is we're going to engage into interactive activities to experience body-mind connections. So you will be participating in these two hands-on activities. Um, and it will be one is called the invisible bubble, and the second activity is called emotion in motion. Okay, so you are going to personally experience how movement, emotion, and spatial awareness connect with one another. So by feeling these sensations, okay, themselves, caregivers can gain empathy and insight into what their child might experience internally, but may not yet have words to express. Okay, and the last session objective is you're going to receive a home-based adaptable activity plus a handout in the WhatsApp group for continuous practice. Uh, this is mainly because you have to make the learning sustainable, right? So you all will take home a simple visual tool. I will be sharing it in the group, which would encourage every day to have a short daily reflections with yourself as well as with your child. Okay, so again, this kind of activity, when I share with you, this would help your children uh, to name sensations. When I mean sensation, bodily sensations. Okay, link it to emotions and use strategies to self-regulate. Okay, so they need to understand the connection of all three. So this has to be done consistently through practice. When you do this, this would further help them to build awareness, emotional vocabulary, and self-trust over time. Okay, so this is a lot of objectives here. Okay, and I have shared like in just what each objective means and what you're going to learn in this session. I would want you to slowly reflect on each of the objective because it's very important that you first understand what is the objective of the session. Okay, just give me a moment. I can see somebody's joining in. Okay, everybody is here. Okay. Okay, so from the session objective, now we are going to move directly to an activity, okay, which is called name the sensation or name that sensation. Okay, you can write down this activity. Please make notes since you have a notebook and pen with you. So what are we going to do here? This is a quick game. I will be giving you all examples of few situations. You have to raise your hand, okay, and then unmute yourself and then tell me your answer for each. Okay. So what you have to do is we will be identifying bodily sensation in our body for different emotions. Further, we are going to notice where do you feel that in your body. And then we are going to also reflect on what does my body tell me. Okay, so this is something that you can do with even with your children at home as a warm-up activity, just to understand how much they know about their bodily sensation. So today I'm going to do it for all of you. You can modify and replicate the same thing with your children at home. Okay, let's get started. So the first example of the first situation is when you are nervous before a meeting. This is the first situation. Okay, I will do the first one, then remaining y'all can tell. Now, one of the prompt that I can ask for my child would be, where do you feel nervousness in your body? Okay, so they have to now start thinking in which part of the body am I feeling nervous? Okay, now for me, the answer could be I might have a tight stomach, or I might have a sweaty palm, or I might also have a fast heartbeat. Okay, so you have to connect the situation to a question and then the question to the answer. And the answer has to be a bodily sensation. They have to identify which part of the body is feeling this. Okay, and this is the first step for body awareness. Naming the sensation is the first step that you have to start practicing with your children. Okay, let's go for the second scenario. The second scenario is when you're excited to see your child doing something new. Okay, the question for y'all is, where do you feel excitement? Raise your hand and tell me the answer. In which part of the body would you feel excited? Yes, Prasanna.
Uh, Ma'am, at heart maybe, and inside my mind also, I feel like uh, something, maybe face or head. I don't know how to tell the exact spot, but I feel from heart or chest area, I feel like good butterflies
Yes,
kind of thing.
light chest, you're correct. Your one bodily sensation is correct. You would feel a lighter chest. Correct.
Mm.
Okay. Mind, no. Mind is a very big, I would say, a huge word. Within mind also, you can tell me like where. Okay, so keep the light chest, it's correct. Anything else you want to say?
Can I say?
Yes, Sayantini.
Yeah, I would, if I see my son doing something for the first time, my first thing would be I would start clapping, or like physical sensation is like clapping of the hands, or doing a little dance, something like that. For me, at least, a
Okay,
smile on the face.
yeah, correct. So you have noticed that when your child is excited, he shows his physical signs are one is clapping hands and one is smiling face. Very good. Excellent. Your answer is correct. Okay, so light chest is yes. Smiling face is a yes. Clapping of hands is a yes. Where else? Which part of the body? Anybody else wants to add in?
Wide open eyes, ma'am.
Wide
Like this,
open eyes.
open eyes, feeling that happiness.
So I don't know. Have you experienced it or have you seen this in your
Yes,
child?
we'll say wow, no?
Hmm.
Then eyes will become big.
Okay. So wide eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Yes, Nanda.
Uh, if I am excited for my child for his any achievement, if it is very big and very either unexpected or I am trying for very long time and yes, he is achieved now, then maybe momentarily my tears may become full of tears. My eyes become full of tears,
That is when you see an achievement in your child, right?
which is
Okay.
I'm longing for long time.
Okay. So that's your physical sign where you're showing through tears his
For
achievement.
my son's case, he will show his excitement through smiles, through singing,
Hmm.
through little bit of hand flapping.
Okay. So we now take the singing part, we take the smiling, and we take the hand flapping. Okay, so these are the physical signs or bodily sensation when your child feels excited. Good, very good. I can see that you all have noticed your children. Good. Okay, let's go for the third one, third situation. Prasanna says jumping also. Yes. Yes, Prasanna. Okay, so if you see some of the bodily sensation is connected to sensory. Yeah. So think of that also, okay? Some of your sensory stimulation of your children can also be connected to bodily sensation. Let's see how. Okay, let's do the further one. What is the next situation? When you're angry. Okay, so when you're angry, what does anger feel like in your body?
Ma'am, restlessness for my
Mm,
case.
restlessness. So how do you show it in your body? Like which part shows restlessness?
It will appear automatically in my voice, in my appearance.
In your voice. Okay. And in your
And
appearance, like,
appearance means in my facial expression.
okay, in your facial,
My yes, and my movement
in your movement. Okay. So
and
when you say
and
facial expression, is it like your face shows a little warmer face, like those clenched teeth, or is it
means
like that?
that I can't explain, but yes, my facial express by looking my facial expression on the person who is opposite to me, he can judge that she's very angry, and if I angry in too much extent,
Hmm.
then I I feel little shivering in within me, that I don't
Shivering.
know that one
Hmm.
other can judge or not, but I can feel that I'm shivering for a little moment.
Okay, good. Good. You can understand your physical signs of shivering also. Okay. So if she's angry, you also feel shivering. Okay. What about others?
Sweating.
Sweating, yes, Shilpi.
Flaring nose.
Yes, of course, flaring nose,
My eyebrows also go like this. Like what do you say?
frowning like,
Yeah.
We
yeah,
frown. Yeah, we frown.
correct,
Chest
correct.
beat, the heartbeats raises up.
Yes,
And
yes.
like you said, like face becomes warm because you're sort of, you know, like a dragon, you are taking out the flares.
And we look scary. Our kid starts getting scared of us.
I see.
First
Hmm.
wants to tell us that calm down.
Okay. All right. Nice. Good sharing. Okay. You also feel a tense shoulder. Okay. So very tense shoulder, a warm face, clenched fist. Okay. Then frowning. No, your nose becomes little reddish or pinkish. I don't know, based on the tone of your, face color. But whatever it is, so these are few signs or bodily sensation, which is not just you notice within yourself, you also notice in your child, right? Now, why are we doing this? What is the purpose of understanding the bodily sensation? Is because they have to know the body awareness comes through this. Okay, they should be able to connect their emotion to a bodily sensation and connect that to awareness. That's what it's called body awareness. Okay. So if any parent who's looking me with a question mark, like what is this? Why are we doing? It's because of this. Okay, let's do the further ones. Okay. What is the fourth one? When you're calm after a walk, where do you notice calmness in your body?
Mind, ma'am.
In the mind.
Mind.
Mind is a big space, right? Like where in the mind?
I'm feeling light.
Of course, yes, you would feel light, but where would you feel light?
Whole body, ma'am.
Whole body, okay. Muscles are
Feeling
relaxed. Monica is correct. Muscles are relaxed.
muscles are relaxed, feeling light in chest,
Feeling light
and
in chest. Yes.
feeling a happiness.
Yes, you would show on your
But
face also.
yes,
Yes,
because some kind of stress may be relieved through this brisk walk.
correct. So we are like, relieving or, having that stress in us. It's like just going off with that smile on our face or maybe through that happiness. Okay. What else? What else do you notice?
I think sometimes we also feel a little sleepy also when we are really relaxed. So your body feels very calm, so you want to sleep.
Yeah, so that's an extreme level.
Positive
Sleepy.
emotions, the emotions, all the negative emotions are just moves out and all positivity comes. We everything, even if it's anything wrong is going on in the house, we still feel very positive, optimistic.
Right, right, Shilpi. Yes. Okay, so always have three bodily sensation in your target when you're teaching your child. Don't go beyond that. Okay, so your children should first able to identify, right? So don't give again, it should not be vague, it should not be difficult, it should be simple. Okay, so when you're calm and you're walking and you're feeling calmer, which part of your body feels calmer would be there would be slow breathing first thing, right? You're breathing slowly. You will have relaxed shoulders. Okay, and yes, your muscles, okay, will be relaxed. All your full body muscles. Okay, let's go to the fifth scenario when you're worried about something. Okay, how does worry show up for you in your body?
Irritability,
That's an emotion.
Headache.
shoulder
Headache.
muscles tense, yeah,
Yes,
tense.
Lavanya, correct. Headache,
Tensed, tensed.
tensed. Okay.
A sensation in the
Muscle
stomach.
tensed,
What is that sensation in the stomach?
Sorry?
What is,
anxiety,
no, that's an emotion. What is the sensation in the stomach called?
Like butterflies in the stomach.
Correct. Yes, butterflies in the stomach. Then there'll be tight chest. Okay, rest of the other thing, headache is also correct, what Lavanya said.
I kind of like stop. I wouldn't say stop breathing, but I forget to like continuously like take a relaxing breath. I kind of like put that in the back seat when I'm
Hmm.
worried, and I'm just really focused in the moment.
Okay.
When I become aware of that, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to take a deep breath and like calm down, sort of thing.
Yes, correct. Very good. Eh, Next is when you feel happy, okay, or proud of your child, okay, what happens in your body? So, where do you feel it?
I think there's a spread of warmness in my chest. Like I feel really warm.
Yes.
Lighter chest and relaxation in the shoulder, and in my case, teary eyes.
Yes, yes. Okay, and also I think the smile that we have is much lighter, right? Okay. So I think we have like more four situations, right? Should we continue this as homework so that I can move to the next activity? Okay, quickly take a snapshot so that you have it with you. Okay, and feel free to write it down in the group. Okay, so the group is all for conversations. Okay, now let me go further. Now we've had a small game, right? Name that sensation. Further, we are going to have a little information on what is body awareness, okay, knowing where your body is in space, knowing how your body feels, and why body awareness matters. Okay, now this is area I want answers from y'all. Okay, I want to know how much y'all understand. Okay, so body awareness is knowing where your body is in space and how it feels, right? What does body awareness mean to you? Tell me in your own words.
Who are all very close to me, means within my private space, and
Okay,
and how I'm feeling from inside. Any strong urge, emotion, or any physical discomfort, anything.
okay, okay, Nanda, you're partly correct.
And
Mm,
and where I mean means whether I'm in out in public place or in any other's home or at my place in my comfort zone or not.
okay,
All things
okay,
matters.
okay, Nanda. Thanks for sharing that. Anybody else? What does it mean? Monica, I would request if you can unmute yourself and answer. Anybody else who wants to add on or say something?
For me, like body awareness, I would say an important part of it, not the entire thing, is that consent on uh, what we can do and we cannot do in terms of others, right, or the people in front of us or the people we're interacting with.
Hmm,
That is what body awareness is. One, it is a part that what we are feeling inside and how we understand our own emotions, but
hmm,
outside is also important, and our interaction with the environment, that quality also matters. So I think a combination of both outer and inner ways of dealing with the world, that is
yes,
our reality and others as well.
yes. I think you are perfectly said, Ruth. I think it just combines all the, the pointers that I had to say. So definitely the inner world and the outer world matters in body awareness. Okay, but the basic foundation of what body awareness is for your child or for your teen is it is the brain's ability. Okay, first thing, understand that body awareness is connected to our brain. Okay, so our brain should be able to recognize and understand where each part of your body is. Okay, so now I know that my left hand is moving, but my right hand is kept on the table here. Okay, so it is an awareness that I'm able to recognize even without having to look at it. Like I'm not looking that where is my right hand, right? I know that it is on the table. Also, what how the person feels from the inside. Okay, so this is the basic thing that every child should be trained. If they're not, and if they're unable to, you should train your child to reach to this goal at least. Okay, some of the examples, like, see, when I say, can you touch your nose when you close your eyes? Now, this is something where your brain knows where your hand and nose are in space, right? It's not something that you have to literally think. Even like you can walk up the stairs, okay, watching your feet because your body knows how high to lift your leg each time. So again, you don't have to like continuously see where your feet is going. But for our children, this is a little difficult for them. Okay, and this awareness has to be brought. So this sense comes from something called as proprioception. Okay, it's a terminology used in sensory proprioception where the body's internal map, okay, that tells your brain about the position, movement, and pressure of your muscles and joints. Okay? So this is the basic thing that you need to know when it comes to what is body awareness. Yes, it does have its complexities. We do need to see in terms of awareness even when we go out in the public, and especially for teenagers and young adults. I do agree on that. But if they do not know the basics, they will not know the complex level as well. Okay, second is knowing where your body is in space. So knowing how close or far you are from another person, that is called personal space. Okay, it's not called body awareness, but it is called personal space. Adjusting your body so you don't bump into furniture or walls. Again, knowing where the body is in space. Understanding how much space your body needs to move, like when you stretch your arms or spin around. This also is something to do with body in space. Like how much space does the child need? So what is the terminology used when it comes to space? Like, when I say you should know where your body is in space, it's called spatial body awareness. Okay, so children who have good spatial body awareness, they can move smoothly and confidently. They can catch a ball, they can stand in a line without bumping others, and they can sit comfortably at a desk. Next is knowing how your body feels. This means paying attention to the signals of your body that gives you, like feeling tensed or relaxed, okay, feeling hungry, tired, or full of energy, sensing when you need to stretch, rest, or move. Again, noticing emotional sensations like tight chest when you're feeling nervous, or butterflies in stomach when you're excited. So when children learn to recognize these bodily sensations, they can begin to self-regulate themselves, calming themselves when overwhelmed or energizing themselves when low. Okay, they should be able to differentiate between the two. Lastly, why body awareness matters is because it helps with coordination and balance. It improves focus and attention because the body feels organized here. It supports emotional regulation because children notice and respond to how they feel. And it is important for personal space and social interaction while understanding boundaries. Okay, so when all of you were talking about boundaries, right, complex level, you all were at this stage where you want your children to have more of personal space and social interaction, right? Knowing how much distance to maintain, all of that. Okay, now let's go further. Um, Before we go, is there any doubts that you have? Anything in your mind going on? All okay? Yes, Prasanna.
Uh, so, ma'am, you were telling about once the kid is like if the kid is cannot stand more than 2 minutes in a line or in a circle during circle time, so will it comes under only because of proprioceptive problem, or is it because of the awareness also? Because there, because she is less aware that bumping to other kids or continuously moving is not appropriate at that point.
Of course, it is both, but then how do you create awareness then?
So I do tell her that it is in school setting during circle time it is expected to participate in a way that she will not distract other kids
Hmm,
for some time. At least I tell her for some time at least you try to manage to stand in the line,
hmm,
then you can go for break. But it is difficult for her, definitely. I could see that.
hmm,
For now, at least she's okay with like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. We
hmm,
are giving break cards, so then she can give that break card. She can
hmm,
go sit somewhere else. So
hmm,
that I am already doing regarding awareness. Proprioception means in the morning, sometimes I take her to walk and
hmm,
jumping on the trampoline.
hmm,
Those two things I do. But I'm just thinking that is it more required that I should give more awareness that just I do tell this to her that it is expected. So I
hmm.
don't think that she will be like, okay, you are expecting. What is my business with that? So if
Right.
she's in that mood, I could see that once she don't get convinced, right? Even though if I say not only this thing, um, if she logically connect or if she find any logic towards it, then she'll be more interested to follow. Otherwise it's
Hmm,
like, okay, you are interested with that, not me, I'm not convinced. She'll be in that
hmm.
mood.
Yes. My answer to you, Prasanna, in terms of proprioception and awareness is, see, proprioception is connected to sensory, which you already know, right? And very important when it comes to this is, again, the brain, how the brain functions for this child. Because position, movement, and pressure, these are the three things it covers in proprioception. So there are ways to deal with each of them. So when I say ways, now let's say if she's very much, like she doesn't want to stand in line, she's like moving this way, that way, there could be a strategy for you to make her to stand in line. So maybe there was one parent who used to literally have these lighted bulbs, okay? So she would hold that in front of the child just because she would want the child to look at it and move forward. Like, don't do this, but just go with the light. As in, she's just trying to engage her with the play. Okay, so now I'm not saying that this could be the only way for you to do. Try and find out what are some of the tools that can be used to bring awareness in her. Now, I can help you in this. I'm maybe I'll share with you few tools at home which you can use to improve this awareness in her. Okay, but I'm not saying that language is also important here, Prasanna. So making her to feel that which part in her body is making her to move so much. Okay, so let her connect. Let her feel like, oh, whenever I am anxious, I'm moving a lot. Okay, so you can say like, oh, you're feeling anxious. Seems like you're moving to the right and left. So I'm just connecting. Okay, once your language is done, then you move towards a tool. So one is acknowledging, second is giving the strategy and using it. Okay, so let me see if I can give you specific tools over this. All right. Okay. Thank you, Prasanna, for sharing.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am.
Hmm. Yes,
Ma'am,
Namita.
like our kids are not so much verbal that they will express their thoughts.
Hmm.
So here in this situation, it's very difficult to know what they feel. And
So, first thing is noticing in their body what is actually happening. That's why I said sensation, bodily sensation. Now, when you say that, I do not know what my child might be going through, uh, first thing for you is bring awareness within yourself. What is that my child is going through? Like, see, one of them said, with excitement, my child does hand flapping. So she has noticed that whenever my child is excited, he or she shows hand flapping. For you also, it is the same thing. If you feel that when my child is moving, just moving from left to right, it could be that the child is feeling calm, not anxious.
ma'am, one more thing.
Hmm.
Like she is now 11 years, 11 plus.
Hmm.
Up to 10 half, her all sensory means problems are almost settled. But
Okay.
now I'm observing from last 3 4 months, again the sensory problems are means gradually it is coming. So it's for the puberty, she's approaching to puberty. That's why, or like she's going backward, like she needs OT and all.
So, Namita, this is a very specific question. First thing, and second thing, I need to understand a little bit more about your child. So, when you tell me she's regressing back, there are possibilities, there are many possibilities actually. One could be there is no stimulation happening at home. Two can be there's no consistently practice going on with her routines. Okay, three can be that she's not responding well, let's say if she's on medications. Okay, so I'm just giving
Uh,
possible scenarios. I don't know what is the scenario, but I'm saying there
mhm.
are a lot of reasons as to why the child regresses. So there's not just one reason.
Ma'am, she is with limited speech and her
Hmm.
understandings are very good. She understands everything, but her language is not that developed. So she is means her speech is limited. So
Okay,
it's
so
difficult to
I
understand what's going on there.
that's what I said. You have to bring awareness within yourself, Namita. Uh, It's not that it's very difficult because I can assure you there are parents here. I'm not sure if I can point out to Prasanna, but there was she was also a non-verbal child, right, Prasanna? And I think she took a lot of time to bring that awareness to understand what's happening with her as well as her child. So if you're saying that you're not at all understanding your child, I think it's time for you to little bring reflections within yourself, like what is actually happening. And second thing, um, I really don't want to give you quick answers without understanding your situations. Okay. So personally, if you can connect with me and let me know a little bit more about your background, it would be better for me. Yeah, Namita?
Okay. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so Just understand that, see, if we are not aware of our own emotions, then we cannot point out to what our child is going through. So first understand your own emotions before even knowing what your child is going through. Even when it comes to bodily sensation, understand where inside yourself you're feeling restless, nervous, worried, tired. Then you will be able to notice that in your child. Okay, and for children who have sensory issues, okay, I keep saying this in every group session. It's a lifelong thing, I would say. Lifelong, as in, it's not that it will not go. I'm not talking about, going away or getting those symptoms back. I'm not saying like that. But there needs to be a consistent stimulation at home so that the child does not regress completely. Okay, so there needs to be consistent stimulation. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying here in terms of medicines. No, I am talking about stimulation. Okay, coming up with activities, doing activities, setting up a routine, bringing a structure, planning a structure at home. Like this will be your day one, what you'll be doing, day two, what you'll be doing. So this routine has to be there with your child. You cannot just leave your child randomly and then you say, oh, my child is going for therapy, my child is doing that, but still regressing. So that's not the way it has to be done. Okay, so I really hope uh, it's a very just thing that I've said, but it has a deep meaning to what I'm saying. It's not a surface level I am talking. This is out of my own experience. That sensory children with sensory issues, you have to consistently stimulate at home. And when it comes to communication, okay, there are different modalities for communication. Please don't think that my child has limited verbal speech, which means I cannot understand. Okay, because you are navigating to a place where you're limiting the resources for your child as well as yourself. Even if your child has limited speech, you can still help and work with your child beautifully. Okay, so in the coming sessions, I will guide you on how to do it. Don't worry. Okay, fine. Anything else? Any burning sensations to ask? Any further questions?
Yes, ma'am. Uh,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. I wanted to ask, like, when he's at school, like, especially when he's going to school, uh, he's like more restless when he comes back from the school. And when there was Diwali vacation, he was a ekdam, different person at that time. He was more settled. And now that the school has started, he feels more restless.
Hmm.
So I feel how to like you said it might be because of the body awareness and more challenges or overwhelming situations in the school and because he's in sixth standard he have to cope up with the studies and also with the students around him,
Hmm.
so how to help in such situation and what are the methods to like help and improve the body awareness?
Okay, again, uh, there is a lot of things to share here, okay?
Yeah.
And we have limited time for the group
Yes.
session. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I can do is, all those who have asked me question, okay, you have to get back to me, ask me on my WhatsApp number, and I'll connect to you, okay? Uh, and I really want to connect to you personally. So Monica, just message me and I'll get back to you, okay? Uh, and this is only because we have limited time, okay? And I really want to complete what we had planned to do together. So once I complete, then probably maybe the last 5 minutes, if I get more time, I can take up this your question. Okay, Monica? Yes. Okay, so let's go further. Okay, So the next small activity we are going to do, okay, and it's more to do with the five senses, okay? Eyes, ears, nose, taste, and touch. So what are we going to learn from the next few slides is emotions, they send signals to the body, which is very important for us to understand so that we are able to guide our children. And number two, the thoughts which are related to five senses, they also send signals to emotions, and this sends signals to the body. So you got what I'm saying? Emotions send signals to the body, thoughts sends the signals to emotions, and further again to the body. Okay, so let's see how. This is the first picture. Okay, the first picture talks about the sensory of too loud. Any noise which is too loud, how does the child feel? Can anybody tell me? Someone who does not like too loud noises.
First, he will run away from that place. He starts closing his ears.
Uh, I want to know the feeling, not the behavior.
Overwhelming,
Restless,
irritated.
restless,
Correct,
irritated.
Prasanna is correct. Overwhelming, irritated, yes, Lavanya, restless. Okay, this is the feeling. Now tell me what will be the behavior. The
He
third
will close his.
picture says the behavior. Yes, he'll close his ears.
He will
And
run away from that place.
just
Run
run
away.
away from that place. Huh? My
Yes,
daughter is doing the same thing. She will run away from that place.
yes, correct.
And
Okay.
when she reach the that place next time, she will
Hmm.
not go too close to that place. From distance only,
Hmm.
she will observe. Now the bell will ring, and like that. In school, it's happening regularly.
Okay. So you have to bring the body, when I mean body awareness over here, you have to connect the emotion. I would say not the emotion, but the sensory first. You have to connect the sensory situation to an emotion, and you have to connect the emotion to the behavior. That's when you will bring body awareness in your child. I hope this is not difficult to understand. Okay. You need to understand this pattern. When you know this pattern, then you'll be able to help the body awareness in the child. Okay. So since Namita, you said this is the first one, you have noticed it in your child. Okay. Further now we can work on how to bring awareness through this. Okay. Don't worry again. This is just an introduction, right? So the further sessions, it will help you. Okay. All right. Next one. The next is, so I didn't get like a perfect picture, okay, but I'll just put these pictures. So the first one was the child wearing tight clothes. If the child wears tight clothes, how will the child feel?
Very uneasy.
Discomfort. Discomfort.
Uncomfortable.
Correct,
Suffocated.
correct. Yes. Discomfort, suffocated, uncomfortable, irritated, these are feelings. What would be the behavior?
He tries to pull out the cloth immediately, or
Ah,
drag me to help him out with the cloth.
I
And
see. Okay.
if he's not able to express verbally in that situation exact what he is feeling, he
Hmm.
starts crying.
Oh, okay. So, Nanda,
Pinching, hitting.
is this happening in your home? Like, is your child showing this sensory issue?
Like yesterday, he was not interested to wear a particular cloth,
Hmm.
and as here winter is started, and I am trying to make him wear a second piece,
Hmm.
and he was not interested, and he was repeatedly, just like here you have shown one third picture, that
Yes.
Yeah, so
Refuses, refuses to wear.
yes, he was showing the refusal in this format, and I was trying to convince him why he has to put that cloth, and then he shown some irritation and some angry mood, and then when he was not able to resist, when he was not able to put resistance, then he starts crying.
Okay, okay. Okay, Nanda, thanks for sharing that. Yes, Prasanna. Prasanna, you're on mute.
Okay. Now Arya is like she's communicating with two words. So
Mm,
usually she says, I don't want to wear.
mm,
Still, I insist, like, now we are attending a function or some event at school.
mm,
So then she'll be like, initially, I used to carry spare dress. So
mm,
I change it in the school after event. So
mm,
then now she asks for a spare dress by herself.
mm,
She'll come and ask, at least I
mm.
want a spare dress wherever we are going. But
Good.
the time is very less.
Mm,
I don't want to wear it for like 2 hours. I want to wear it
mm,
for 15 minutes. Once we
mm,
reach there, I'll be like with the dress for 10 minutes. Then she'll
mm,
be like, no, now I want to change.
mm,
If I say like Arya, more 10 minutes, 5 minutes, she'll be fine. Then she'll be like angry. She'll
mm,
pinch, beat,
mm.
everything happens. So it's like a escalation on mother. You are crossing your border.
Good, good. The way you've noticed the pattern, what is happening. Okay. This is what I wanted to understand because then further, this is how we're going to help in bringing awareness in her. See, children might have the awareness, but at the same time, if they don't, then we have to guide them, right? So we'll see how to bring awareness in this area also. Okay. Let's go further. Okay, this is bright or flashy lights. So when the girl or when the child sees the bright or flashy lights, how do they feel?
She
Again,
looks scared.
uncomfortable.
Um,
She looks scared.
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable, scared,
Again, overwhelming.
overwhelming, yes. Also, what happens to the eyes?
They will shutter their eyes, make them
Yes,
small,
yes,
or close them with something, or they will hide behind us.
yes. So that's the behavior. Okay, Lavanya,
Yeah.
hiding behind, closing their eyes or turning away from the light. This is all behavior.
Behaviors.
Some children love it, some children don't like it.
Yeah, my
Okay.
daughter loves this light.
Who's that? Who's saying
Yes,
that?
this colorful lights. She likes.
Namita. Okay. Okay, so good. Good the way y'all are able to notice. Very good. Okay, next one. This is the next one. Okay, it's some kind of a dirty smell. Okay, it can be the smell of a perfume or a food item. So, what is the feeling? The second picture shows the feeling.
The dirty smell.
Hmm.
It is like
Nauseous feeling.
Yes,
Vomit,
Ruth, correct.
vomiting sensation.
It can feel
Nauseous.
it can feel disorienting a bit.
Yes, depends on the person to person. Yes.
And give a headache also.
Headache, yes.
My
Lavanya
son
said
does.
something. Lavanya ji.
yeah. No, I was saying probably the smell. It could be make the child feel nauseous or feel like vomiting.
Correct. Yes. Okay, so this is the feeling. What is the behavior? So there's just one behavior I have put, the third picture. What is happening there?
My son does not react in any strong
strong smell. I haven't
They run
noticed that.
away.
Walking away.
They
One
move away
minute.
from that place.
Whoever is talking, please raise your hand. So I saw Nanda was talking first. Let me just address to her. So Nanda, you said he does not feel strong smell, right?
But he does not react after if there is any very strong bad smell or any strong perfume. It
Mm,
does not react profoundly. I
mm.
haven't observed yet.
Which means that he's not like it's okay for him. For him, it's okay. He's not showing any.
Maybe after seeing this light, I noticed that I have to teach him how to react.
Yes, and it could also
That
be
is a
that it could also mean that bringing awareness in him. Yeah, good, very good, Nanda. Good, you noticed it. Excellent. Who was talking next? I saw Lavanya. Yes, Lavanya.
Yes, ma'am, you are asking about that last picture, no? They're moving away from that place.
Yes, they would move away from the place. Correct. Very good. Yes, Prasanna.
Nanda, you are correct. Actually, once Arya was not reacting to the strong orders.
Mm,
Maybe she was not liking it, but she doesn't know either to tell or to close
mm,
the nose.
mm,
She know closing eyes when
mm,
we are applying soap to the face, that
mm,
we taught, but
mm,
closing nose we never taught, right? So she
mm,
was not doing. At one point I just told her that, Arya, it's like a bad smell is coming. I closed my nose.
mm,
She saw it, she closed. Whenever we pass through the same place every
mm,
day, when we go to school, she herself she tell, Amma, bad smell. She closed her nose.
mm,
Then I realized, okay, then I started telling her perfume smell. While cooking also, I'll ask her, what do you feel? Good
mm,
smell. I told her that good smell.
mm,
So she just tell good smell. I
mm,
don't know whether she's really connecting or she just repeating what I'm telling. But
mm,
every time she's telling drainage smell. When
mm.
we pass that, she says drainage smell. At home, she's telling good smell. So
Very
to
good.
some extent, I am okay. Okay, she's connecting somehow.
Very good. You have already brought the step where you're communicating to her. Whether she understands or no, that is secondary. But you're already communicating the right phrase with the right situation, which is an excellent way of starting. Okay, and then further part, yes, to bring that awareness in her, of course, it's child's ability, right? So as and when you keep saying the same thing, repeating the phrase every time, and she's able to differentiate, okay, the smell like stinking there, and at home it's like nice fragrance. The more she starts, being, I would say, stimulated, the more she will start understanding. Okay, but we do not know when, like today, tomorrow, or when. But your starting phase, what you're doing is excellent, Prasanna. Okay, good. Yes, Lavanya ji.
Yeah, so I wanted to say that for my daughter also, I don't
Mm,
think that she has a sense of smell at all yet,
mm,
because when there is a good smell at home, so I tell her, see, nice, try to breathe in,
correct.
and I see good smell. So she's now learning to sort of, when she has a cold, to blow her nose, so that is breathe out.
Uh,
So, and through yoga, when I do and all, I try to show her a little bit, breathe in.
mm, mm,
So, but yeah, she doesn't yet understand, I think, the
mm.
smell
So this,
is.
so I think this is something which we have to bring awareness, okay? More
Hmm.
awareness through visuals, more awareness through your actions, okay? It could be like how you said, Lavanya, that doing this. So when a food is placed in front of her, and if the fragrance is amazing, you can be like, you can do that. And then you
Hmm.
can say, yes, it's a good smell.
Good.
When you're roaming outside, you're near the dustbin, okay, you can show how stinky it is. So you can actually show it through your action. Okay, so that's how we create awareness for the ones which your child has not yet started showing.
Right.
Okay, all
Oh,
right, good.
thank you.
This is the next one. Many people inside the lift, okay, they're either talking or they're shouting, but here they're actually looking at each other. Don't go exactly by the picture, but the main motto was they're talking a lot. Okay, so what is the feeling here? What would the child feel? Lot of talking and shouting and all of that.
So too much of noise,
Yes, it's noise would only be the sound, right? Now here is like actually they're talking like the verbal talk. So the feeling
Irritation.
here is yes, irritation, anxious, confused, okay, could be overly stimulated.
Left over, what is my part here? That confusion kind of thing.
Correct. Yes.
What will I do now? Uh,
yeah.
Yes.
that I saw with Arya. Whenever two people start talking, she will also make some noise. Uh,
Ah, yes. Could be there are also other possible scenarios, okay? Now, also in public settings where there is a lot of crowded areas and where they're just going on talking, screaming could be in the marketplace. Okay, I have seen children here where they want to run away. Okay, children want to go away, or they cry. They start crying. Okay, they just want to get out of the situation, so they cry, or they hide behind the parent. That is the behavior. Okay, again, this is sensory related. All these are sensory related. Okay, next one is the kind of food. Here the food texture is not really good, okay? It's like very something which the child doesn't like. So what would be the feeling?
It looks much
Disgust.
yucky.
Yeah, disgusting, right? The feeling is disgusted, okay? Gagging or uncomfortable. Okay, what could be the behavior of the child?
Will not
Spitting,
want
ma'am.
to.
Spitting.
Definitely spitting. Yes, spitting, throwing, okay? And would ask only for certain
vomiting.
textured food.
Hmm.
Vomiting.
Vomiting, yes. Yes, Nanda.
My son, if he looks the food is unusual in texture or unusual in the scene,
Mm,
so he will does not willing to take, and then we have to convince him in many ways, or sometimes we have to force.
mm,
We will not take.
okay. So if you see,
Sarvadnya will Sarvadnya will say, ma'am, that "Ki I don't like it." So he
ah,
will refuse to take.
so you see that some of your children already have the awareness, right? They are not doing it or they don't want it or they either refuse it through hand. Some children, like just how we noticed in the previous example, they're not at all aware. They don't even know about it. So that's where we have to create awareness. Okay, so if your child knows it, good. Okay, and here again, the goal behind doing this activity is not to make them, eat or if they're not looking at lights to look at lights. It's not that. The goal behind this activity is to understand what is the feeling, what is the behavior, so that you can help in body awareness. Okay, bringing awareness within themselves. All right, okay. The last one, the child is spinning very fast here. She loves spinning. What is the feeling?
Excited.
Correct, excited. And what is the behavior?
Mm,
Very
Running around.
happy. And
Running
Um,
around and happy, shouting maybe.
Shouting, verbal stimming will be there.
behavior is asking for more.
yeah, spinning more.
Yeah, either spinning more by herself or she might ask the parent to help her. Okay, fine. So let's see what's next. Okay, so this is an activity which is something that I want you all to think at home. And for the next session, you all can tell me about this. Okay, so this is called the invisible bubble, where you're going to imagine you have your own safe bubble. Okay, first step. Second step, you and your child, okay, can see how much space you all have around both of you. So that should be your bubble size. Notice how the bubble changes with different people. This is the homework for y'all. So if it is with a parent, uh, like if it is with y'all, okay, how big or how far or how small the bubble is, number one. If it is with a friend, how, again, what is the uh, personal space? If it is with a stranger, what is the personal space? And if it is with a teacher, what should be the personal space? Okay, so the answer should be either big or small. That's all. I know everybody has already the answers in their mind, but just keep it with yourself and you can let me know in the next session. Okay, so here we are just learning that body boundaries, okay, they need to be felt, they need to be visualized, and it has to be practiced through play. This is the activity. So we cannot teach personal space or body boundaries just through words. So you can't go and tell your child, okay, I want you to, have a smaller space with me. They'll be wondering what is that. Okay, so if you have to teach smaller space, you have to show them what is the meaning of smaller space. So for you, the homework is not just to identify small space or big space, but also to identify how you will teach them visually at home. Or how do you teach them? Like if you have, bought these concepts with your child, how do you do it at home? Okay, so one of the way that we usually teach is the invisible bubble, where we actually draw a circle. In one circle, I stand, in the other circle, the child stands. Okay, and then we show through arm length. So I don't know who had attended my previous group session, which was again on body awareness. I think it was only Prasanna.
I attended, ma'am.
Yes, Prasanna, do you remember what was it about? If you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
share.
I remember. Yes. I remember. So, I practiced with Arya also. So
Mm,
to some extent, she understood that. So we took it like for three settings for
mm,
school setting, for
mm,
home setting, and for like general public settings. Any other settings? Public settings yet we didn't try, but home setting and school setting, she understood to some extent. So at home setting, with parents also I am trying in public places like where we go out of house.
mm,
You should maintain a few rules, like you should not be like too close to mama and daddy also.
mm.
So one arm distance with friends, teacher.
Yes.
So now when she go talk with teacher also, sometimes she go touch teacher, she pull
Mm,
her hand, all those things
mm,
she used to do.
mm,
Initially when I told, she was like, what is it? She didn't understand. Now
mm.
I don't know what she understood, but she's not touching or grabbing her hand, she's
Right.
maintaining some distance. So this for the bubble also, we cut that pink sheet,
Mm,
uh, so to show her that it is your body when you're standing, when you're sitting.
Mm,
So see that when you're sitting also, are you touching other person? So
exactly.
with friends also, you should not be like too close. You should not lean on them.
Mm,
So I was asking her that touching body parts, she like it so much. Then I
mm,
told her that you cannot touch other persons to touch your body parts, and you should not touch others also. So
right.
that kind of body awareness thing I did after the session. Yeah.
Mm, good. Very
Is
good,
any
Prasanna.
specific, if you ask me, I can tell, mama. I could not
So,
put.
good that you shared what you remembered. Okay, so for all of those, this concept which is new for y'all, the invisible bubble is nothing but you have to show it through visual tools. Okay, so here Prasanna said that she showed it through a pink sheet, right, Prasanna? The bubble, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, for y'all, how you would show it? That is what I want to understand. Okay, so this is something that I want y'all to think. So take a day, think, because we're meeting on Thursday, all of us again, and tell me how you would show it to your child. And there are various ways, okay? First thing, you also need to define the relationship with each one of them, with a parent, with a friend, with a stranger, and with a teacher. Once you know whether it is small or big space, then you will know what tool to use. Okay, so I want you all to come up with at least one tool. Understood, everybody? Yeah? Okay, great. Um, the last one, this activity, which is called emotion in motion, is nothing but it's more like the parent has to use a body movement to express emotion. Okay, you have to notice earlier we were noticing bodily sensation. Here we have to actually show a movement to express the emotion. So you have to observe, does your child show emotions with body or with words first? So those who have limited speech, okay, this becomes a very important activity. Very, very important. Okay, how? Because see, when you show the emotions through movement, they're able to connect it very well. Okay, let's take one example. If I say that the emotion of anger, okay, can someone show me how you would show it through your face or through a body movement, whatever you want to do? Anger, how would you show
Ma'am,
it?
closing fist is like safest thing that we can teach.
Yes, the body movement or the physical sign can be one is the clenched fist. What about the face?
Tightness in the face, ma'am.
Can you show it? I would like to see it on the face.
It, it's like a scrunched forehead like this, like your eyebrows go down like
Yes,
that.
yes. So one is your eyebrow. Second could be, your teeth grinding or something that is showing through, this part of your face. Okay, and your fist. So when you show through your facial expression, okay, they are able to understand the emotion. So for children who are at the stage where they don't even understand emotions, you can teach through facial expressions or bodily movements. All right. Now let's say if it is worried, which part of your body can you show worriness?
Stomach, ma'am.
Correct. Yes. Okay, so you can hold your hand on the tummy and you can be like tight tummy. You can show, and you can show that you're worried through the tight tummy. You can place your child's hand on your tummy and show how worried you are. Okay, let's say if you're feeling disappointed or sad, where would you feel it? Through your body movement. What is that one common gesture we all do when we are sad?
Face, maybe an expression of sulking or looking
Looking down, maybe.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, looking down and putting your hand on the head like this. Okay, and
Mm.
you're literally feeling sad, like very disappointed. Okay, you have to show it, right? If you don't show it, then they'll not understand again.
Maybe like also shaking our head, like, in
Yes, can be.
disapproval.
Yes. Okay, so it's based on scenarios, right? Each situation, based on that is what we respond. So, very important this activity, emotion in motion. Okay, why are we doing it? What is the objective here? Is that we are helping our children to read their body clues, okay, so that they build emotional regulation and self-awareness within themselves first. And overall, why they have to connect the emotion to bodily movements or facial expression is because the first step, this is the first step to create respectful personal space and safety. Okay, so they need to understand what they're feeling, what they're going through inside their body. That's when the awareness happens. So this is the first introductory phase. Okay, and I hope y'all were able to get few pointers, okay, which are very important, I feel. Okay, so this was the um this the facial expression that I wanted to show you all. If the child is angry, okay, feeling worried, feeling happy, and feeling sad. Okay, so I would want you to practice just these few things. Okay, if you feel that your child is not having them, try and practice it. Okay, next session, please be prepared with the homework that I've assigned. I would like to hear your sharings. Okay, that's all for today's session. Is there anything that you have, like you're going to take away from this first introductory session? Something that you would like to take away?
Connect the inner emotions to the physical appearance.
Bodily sensations. Yes, yes, correct, Nanda. Very good. Okay. Anyone else? Some key takeaway.
Personal space.
Personal
Knowledge of
space.
personal space.
Okay,
I'll pay more attention to, how the body responds when a certain emotion is playing.
exactly.
So,
Okay, okay, very nice.
Awareness is needed for regulation, self-regulation.
Very good. Good job. Prasanna, you start talking in the terminologies that a therapist would talk. Okay, well done.
Yeah, I've been attending so many your classes, so I might be catching your language also.
Can be. I'm happy that it's a good influence.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
will you also like later touch upon emotional regulation, like how a child can
Hmm.
manage their emotions such as anger?
So I'll try my best. We
Okay, okay.
just completed one of our group session only on this. I think you
Okay.
missed it, but our previous group was only on this. So I'll try my best to bring few elements, but cannot be the whole chunk.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah,
you're
sure.
welcome. But you can feel free to connect with me personally if you have any specific doubts. I can clear that.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for everyone's time and all of y'all being here. I really hope to connect with y'all on Thursday. Please complete your homework, okay, and do come prepared because we'll have a good discussion over it. All right. Okay,
Okay.
then. See y'all.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope to get more
Welcome.
knowledge.
Yes, Namita.